Why, hello and welcome everybody. It is Pohx again. So, for those of you guys who don't know, about 9 hours ago, some new content was added to Skyforge called Invasions. Invasions are I don't know, it's some type of thing where there's this global countdown on your atlas, and then when it finishes counting down after a set amount of time, you know, some type of monster type will attack. In this scenario, it's the plant type monsters. And you can see there are 3 landing ships on the screen. Now, to participate in these invasions, I do believe you need to have a guild with the Ether, whatever it's called, Ether something, research production. That's number 1, I believe. Number 2, I think you need 30.5k prestige with God form. And then I think you should be able to go. These are 3-mans. They're not 5-mans, they're not 10-mans. They're actually 3-man groups. And they're pretty cool. So as you can see here, we're going to start. We're able to do 2 of the 3 currently. I think the 3rd one requires a bit too high of resistance that we don't have. And they're short little maps, and they're pretty fun. It's different. So there's a bunch of like damage over time that occurs in these invasions, which you can see. If you look at your guild and you look at like your ether projections and stuff, you can see it requires, you can see there's like, what's the word I'm looking for? You can see there's like resistances, which I'll show you guys right after this. So you can see there's like poison and stuff, and it's a different type of dungeon. So I can just constantly skip through this here, and you'll see a little bit of things happening here. Now, one of the cool things about this place as well is you get a new type of currency that you cap on, which is your ether, which I'll show you guys in game here shortly. And you get kind of like a new resource. You see that small finotide, whatever it was called, that popped up? That's the other one. Another thing you get is you get more sparks of insight. So I've obtained 3,000 additional sparks of insight. I don't know if it overcaps you or not. I've got no clue on how that works. But I do know that I have an additional 3,000 sparks of insight. You get 1,500 per one that you run, 1 time per week. I believe it's 1 time, whatever the invasion time reset is. So if I go ahead and cancel this out here, then before porn, okay, we're good. Alright, so if I were to show you guys my inventory right over here, I'll show you exactly what we've got. Alright, I'm YouTubing. So, if you look over here, you've got a couple things. You've got a new reliquary, which your reliquary normally stops at 41k, but since it didn't, well, you got a new one now. Again, for completing an invasion, you get this type of reliquary, which is 500 each, and I guess I'm stupid because it says these resources are not counted towards the weekly limits, meaning running those 2 invasions gives you an additional 3,000 sparks of insight. So that's one thing. What do you need? Oh. The other things you can do is you get these small finotide fragments, which these are the ones that go towards your currency cap. So if you look over at like valuables, you got these things called ether resources, which is right here, which is when this number reaches 0, you will no longer receive the following rewards: knowledge of cold, electricity, hypnosis, radiation, poison, and they will be swapped with sparks of transformation. So these as well, I think, reset on a weekly setup. And this is cool because, again, this is the one thing I do like about Skyforge. As you continuously to progress through the game, you get more progression on your character. You unlock new places. Again, more weekly limits open up, and more content in general just opens up every week. And that's really, really cool because, you know, a lot of people are like, well, you know, I don't have anything to do. I cap my sparks of insight. Well, did you cap your credits? Did you cap your class sparks? Did you cap your particles of mastery? Have you capped your tactical sense? Are you max gear? Did you get your ether resources? And it'll continue to just keep snowballing and moving on and on and on. And that's one thing I like as the way the game is going right now. So now let's talk about the Pantheon. I'm going to show you guys what I believe you need to have up. If you look over here on O at the bonuses, there's this thing here called invasion talents that I've got, and on top of the invasion talents there's another one which that comes specifically from, where is it? Oh, is it clans or stronghold? Here we go. This one, the ether projector. The ether projector allows you to research and develop invasion talents that increase your resistance to the effects of invading armies. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe you don't need this. I'm just going off what people tell me because, to be completely honest, there's almost no information on the game that I can find out unless you want to go, you know, figure it out on the Russian servers, which I just prefer for NA to give us the information, but I don't think they have the information. So we're kind of shooting blind the entire time playing the game, which is one thing I kind of don't like. But, you know, that should be it. If you guys want to check out some Invasion content today, you can go ahead and head to the stream. I should be running them, you know, for a couple hours right before the Diablo 3 patch, right after this video goes live. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. As usual, if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them down below. And if you did enjoy it again, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, you can check me out streaming at twitch.tv/Pohx. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and hope to see you guys all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.